I have been watching atheist videos for about 10 years, pretty much since 2008, 2009. And it is repetitive, I do have to say. There haven't been many arguments that I haven't heard before. So at one point I was just burnt out and lost interest in it. I felt that I said everything I needed to say already. I felt I talked about this subject, done. So there's nothing more I can add to the discussion because everybody is repeating the same thing, which is necessary for the people who are just coming out of theism or for the people who are on the fence. Personally, I just lost inspiration to talk about things that I have talked about previously. But I've been wanting to talk more about social issues, even other stuff that have no relation, like veganism, for instance, or the child-free movement. But whenever I make a video on something that's not atheism, there's always comments saying, stick to what you're good at, make more atheist stuff, to which I just feel to stop. I feel the need to stop.
Why?
I don't know, I'm in my own head too much. It's pretty much what it is. When I get comments about where's the next video coming, I feel good thinking, okay, this video must be good if they're asking for the next one. But just in general, I feel like I'm walking on glass whenever I make a video on atheism, just because the community is so divided right now. And I feel I fall right in the middle of it. And I don't know, I feel that whatever content I put out, it's not going to be appreciated properly, or my words are going to be misconstrued, or I'm going to be either called an anti-feminist or a feminazi. It has happened multiple times on the same freaking video.
I feel like people aren't listening. You ever feel that?
I feel they are listening, but they're interpreting things wrongly. And they just filter through their own perspective and their own already established views that they have. And they don't really, I understand you shouldn't be as open-minded as, your brain falls out, right? You shouldn't be open-minded to Nazism. But when somebody doesn't have extreme views, then at least take a second and listen to what they're saying before. Sometimes I put a video that's 10 minutes long, and within 2 minutes I get comments saying how shit the video was. Which, okay, you didn't even watch it. It's impossible. It's physically impossible for you to have watched a 10 minutes video and respond within 2 minutes. So it's clearly that people don't really want to listen. They just want their own views to be reinforced.
Tell me about the videos you do want to make. What do you want to talk about?
I do want to talk about social issues more. I do feel that there's a cancel culture right now that completely lacks nuance. You rape somebody, you get canceled. You are friends with somebody who's friends with somebody who knows somebody who at some point did a Nazi salute, and you're still canceled. There's no in-between, there's no nuance, there's no degree of mistakes that can be forgiven. It feels like there's one mistake and you're out, regardless of how big or small it is.
Now, you're not saying that there aren't appropriate times to pull the plug, like the rapist should be.
Of course, this is what I'm saying. The rapist, of course you pull the plug, but if somebody did something that may have been just a misunderstanding, at least give that person a chance to redeem themselves. Don't cancel them forever. No redemption and just nothing. They're gone from the movement because they did something stupid at some point.
Why do you think people do that? Have you thought about it?
I have been thinking about it. I still don't really understand it. Maybe this is an impediment to me making videos, that I don't really get it. Whenever I watch somebody who I know it's not a Nazi, who I know is not an awful person, but who may have views that contradict my own views, I at least try to listen to their perspective before I condemn their perspective and just completely misjudge them. But I don't know, it seems that the majority of people are not willing to do that. Or at least that's how I feel. That's how it looks from my side. I would say whenever you're listening to somebody who's not an extremist, please get some perspective and please try to understand that they're coming from their own journey, their own place. You don't know where they are in their journey at the moment or where they will be. And maybe they will be in a better point with your help if you approach them in a positive way.
What would relight your fire to get back in the game? Because you're just too good not to be doing it. So I'm like, what?
Honestly, pretty much this conference, I think, has reignited my fire a little bit. I have been watching a lot of new people talk about atheism, like new blood who are very passionate about it, just started talking about it like 3 to 1 year ago. And they are inspiring me. Even this morning, I've been watching videos that have inspired me to make other videos on atheism.